Behold, the rise of monasticism, arguably one of the most important events in all of church history. But before that, really quick, I think it would be smart to define what monasticism is. According to the Oxford Dictionary, monasticism is the monastic system or model of life, which, quite frankly, means absolutely nothing to me. So to break it down, after extensive research, monasticism is an institutionalized religious practice where the members follow a rule. These members reside in either caves as hermits or in a community in a monastery. So basically, the rise of monasticism equals the bigger production of monasteries. But Jed, what's a monastery? Well, I'm glad you asked, small information-seeking little grub. Once again, according to the Oxford Dictionary, a monastery is a place of residence for a community living under religious vows. So it's basically the place where those who had chosen or called to live separated from the world live. Hence, a monastery houses monks. There are a bunch of different monks from multiple religions, but we will just be focusing on the Catholic ones, and I dare say, the first ones. Following around the 3rd century, the nomadic empire began. Multiple nomadic or wandering tribes flooded and scourged the land. Because these tribes wandered, they preferred living on the go, never really settling in one area. This led to hundreds of raids and pillages, because the tribes would pull up, loot, and scoot. Because they would leave wreckage in the wind, precious documents and artifacts were either stolen or lost. Churches were a primary target because they were, well, rich, and also because most of the nomadic tribes had their own religions, and disliking opposition, they shreked the churches all the more. So, following the lead of St. Pachomius, certain religious orders started building monasteries. These monasteries often were built like castles, towering high and mighty with stone resources and thick walls. These massive castle-like buildings became the houses of thousands of monks and religious travelers. They didn't just become the homes of the religious, but they also became the pillars of their faith during the persecutions. Being made up of stone and built like a defended castle, the monks were able to preserve thousands of Catholic documents and relics and teachings. These monasteries became a constantly drawn-on fountain of Catholic knowledge. All of a sudden, people were like, hey, this monastery thing seems to be working. So more and more monasteries started popping up, and the idea of monasticism started spreading like wildfire. Within the early church, monasticism held together the religion by being havens of Catholic beliefs and practices.